Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a while since I actually gone on live, been on YouTube in a minute. Um, it's your boy, Sean the Navigator. And before I get started, I want to shout out to my big bro, one of my mentors in this space, Ringo TV Raw. He's kind of the inspiration of this particular talking point today. What I want to talk about is why will I, as you know, as a man, never, ever, 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 regardless of whether I'm in a relationship or not, call myself a quote unquote single man. And why I feel like any red blooded heterosexual man should never, ever, ever call himself a single, quote unquote, single man. And I kind of made a meme about this. showed it, showed it to my sweetheart. She was like, "I like these." She said she liked the talking points. So, but what pretty much what that meme was saying is that I never, I I don't view myself as single because you got to look at it. Any man that's still traditional and desires a woman, or if you're polygynous like I am, desires women, wives, concubines, uh, children, family, right? You're either you're either in a relationship with a woman or in a relationship with women, right? You're either hollering at women, right? Or you're putting yourself in a position to give women something to offer. So, it's just pretty much straightforward and simple as that. Like no man is ever quote unquote single. Single means that you're not in a relationship and you're not looking to be in a relationship either ever or anytime soon. You might as well be a monk or a eunuch. Since that excludes 99% of the male population, then none of us are ever really truly single, if that makes sense. You know. So that's one thing, like over time, like, I've made a conscious decision, man. I will never ever ever tell a woman that I'm single. That's like contrary to what, what I'm saying, we've been taught. A lot of dudes still thinking that them calling themselves single is gonna get them in good with women. But what they don't realize is that women are not desirous of a man that can't pull women. A woman does not want a man that no other woman wants, no other woman is checking for. So by you calling yourself single, you're not doing yourself any favors, bro. You're not doing yourself any favors whatsoever. Actually, you're just making it more difficult for yourself because first of all, she already know you lying. When you sit there and you say, when she asks you if you're single and you say, "Oh yeah, baby, I'm single. You're the only girl I'm talking to." She knows you're full of crap. She already knows you're full of crap first and foremost. So why would you tell her? Especially if you're first talking to a chick, why would you tell a chick that you just started talking to that she's the only chick you talking to? Because she know. If you ask her the same question, if she's honest, no, you know that if she's honest, most women ain't gonna be honest. They're gonna tell you they single. But you know what I'm saying, when you hear women talk amongst themselves, something that I know because I have sisters, you hear women talk amongst themselves, you know what I'm saying, before they go exclusive with a guy, they be talking to two, three, four, sometimes five, upwards of 10 different dudes before they become exclusive with the dude that they gonna, settle in on or whatnot. I see the stream growing. If y'all can do me a favor as y'all coming into the stream, make sure you guys give it a like. I see we got 2 likes and two people in the stream, so appreciate that. But make sure you liking. Don't be afraid to give a comment as well as you enter into the stream. But yeah, it's just hilarious. It's just hilarious to me when I hear dudes talk about them being single, quote unquote single. You're not single. What's going on, KJ Smooth? Yeah, man. There's no such thing as a single dude. There's no such thing as us being single. Single means that you're not in a relationship. You're not looking to be in one anytime soon. That's just not realistic. That's not reality. Even if you're not in a relationship, I'm pretty sure the goal of 90+% of any men that aren't currently in a relationship, their goal is to eventually be in a relationship. So, you know, all you brothers out there that's telling women that you're single, cut it out, man. You're not single. She know you. She know at the very least you either talking to a female, you're laying up with a female, or you're at the very least trying to get yourself in a position to be talking to or laid up with a female or females, depending on whether or not you adhere to monogamy or not. And I kind of want to touch on that too. You know, whether or not you decide to be monogamous, that's your business. I'm not, like I said, whatever you choose to do. If you decide that you want to be monogamous and you want to be a one woman man, hey, all right, that ain't for me to judge you. You go right ahead. But I just want to let all you brothers know from a biblical standpoint. And, I have videos already that touch on this, but I got more videos coming as well. From a biblical standpoint, as a man, you're allowed to have more than one woman, more than one wife. You just have to make sure that, just like it says in Exodus chapter 21 and verse 10, food, raiment, duty of marriage, those things don't suffer. Those things should not go to the wayside. You got to be able to balance all that out with, if you decide to have, 2 or 3 or however many wives and or concubines you decide to have, you just have to make sure that you can properly balance all of that from a physical standpoint and a spiritual standpoint. You don't want to neglect your responsibilities, and you don't want those women's responsibilities to go neglected either, because they have responsibilities too. You just have to be the type of brother that brings order and structure into a relationship. If you can't bring order and structure into a relationship, then you probably shouldn't even be talking to a woman at all until you get your ish together. But let's try to talk to more than one. I have to kind of censor everything right now because YouTube is really, you know, honing in on a lot of folks' channels. You can't use adult language hardly anymore. You have to be real PC. It's really starting to get bland. I'm finna start doing a lot more videos and just posting them straight. Get my Patreon up and going. I'm finna just start doing that, man. Like a lot of my videos, I'm about to start posting them and putting them straight to my Patreon. Go ahead and get my Patreon set up. For those that might want to, donate and hop on my Patreon. Become a member. About to get that going, man. Probably, if not by next week, probably within the next couple of weeks. We're gonna have that Patreon up and going before March ends. That's for sure, definitely. But in conclusion, man, all you brothers out there that still are into women, as KJ Smooth says, would a man that's on semen retention be considered single or nah? Dang, hold on. Would a man that's on semen retention be considered single or nah? Because I'm on semen retention to improve and be better, and Patreon is mandatory. You being on semen retention, yeah, the purpose is, partially it's for self-improvement, but it's also the other part of it, because I'm on semen retention too. So the other part of being on semen retention has to do with you preserving your offspring for your woman or for your women that you want to impregnate. So even then, no, that doesn't mean you're quote unquote single, because you're on semen retention for a purpose. It's one to preserve your energy as a man. You know what I'm saying? When you're keeping your seed inside you, you're retaining more energy than you would if you release that seed. Because once you release that seed, and that semen is released out of you, you actually, you're a man, you know what it is. You're actually losing energy. It drains you. And not just from your phallus either. It actually drains your whole entire body. That's literally energy. That's a life force that's coming out of you. You know what I'm saying? Because since we as men are created in the image of God, we are creators. We are creators of life. So anytime that life force comes out of you, you're losing energy. So see, the whole purpose of semen retention is to preserve your semen for the woman or women that you're planning on impregnating. If that woman or those women are not available to you currently, really, you're supposed to be doing semen retention anyway. Semen retention is really until you get to your woman. Like Mark the Messenger says, no fap is supposed to be for life. He said, oh, okay, I was overthinking, and that's facts. Sean, thanks for the advice. No problem, man. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's what the brotherhood's for, man. We gotta encourage, we gotta build up one another, man, and make sure that we that we stand on point, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like it says in Proverbs, man, iron sharpens iron, bro. Iron definitely sharpens iron. But with that, I'm pretty much gonna end it. All you brothers out here, man, stop telling women you're single, because even if you're not currently in a relationship, You still out here hunting. You want to know if a man is really single or not? Check his text messages. Check his DMs on social media. Just keep it in the buck, man. You gonna find out real quick he's not as quote unquote single as he may be. As he may be trying to perpetrate, man. There's a lot of brothers out there perpetrating the fraud. Oh, I'm single. Okay. See what them IG DMs look like, bro. Them Twitter DMs, them Facebook DMs. Them Snap. If you got a Snapchat, let's see what them Snapchat DMs look like. Since you so-called single. All right, man. Peace and blessings, man. It's your boy Sean, the Navigator. We out.